Hey, this is Karma and you are watching Bobby Me.
Mēs sāksim ar meiteni, ar kuru mēs kopā izbraucām Vācijas tūri. Meiteni no Luksemburgas.
Jūsu uzmanībai! Sekarba!
Let us dive into the depth of this world. We should seek for a place that is less violent. I have to feet on the ground, unable to move. You took my hand and told me to go, to prove that we are not.
So, hi, it's lovely to have you here at Hans Esperance. How do you feel today?
I'm feeling very good. I'm very happy.
And tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you as an artist? What kind of music do you create?
Well, my name is Karma and I do music under the name Karma. And on stage I do music alone with the guitar, and in the studio I try different things with other friends. And I kind of see myself in the universe of like Aurora or Soko or Coco Rosie. If you know them, they are very nice and I like them a lot.
And do you believe in karma?
Oh, that is a tough question. I don't know, maybe. I think like in general being nice is a good thing, no matter if there is karma or not. I think being nice is always the good way, because then people will automatically be nicer, and that is like natural karma, I would say.
More nice people, the nicer the world, isn't
Exactly.
it? Yeah. And tell us about Carnival Youth. How did you met them, and how did you end up on tour with them around Germany and now in Latvia?
Yeah, that is a very nice story. My manager has been doing their booking for a long time, and so he just hooked us up because I am alone, so it's very easy to book me and to play with me because I don't need anything. And so he asked me, and he asked them, and we liked each other. So, and then it happened, and then we went on tour for a week. It was so nice. It was a very magical experience for me. And then they asked me if I wanted to come to Riga, and I did. And I'm very, very excited. I'm very happy.
Do you have your favorite song from Carnival Youth?
I think it would be Only the Moon Can See the Sun, because it was always on the tour. It was one of the last songs they played. And then when I was selling the merch after the show, I was just like jamming to the song because it was stuck in my head forever. And when I wanted to put myself back into that mindset of the tour after the tour, because I was very sad when it was over, I would listen to that song and I would immediately be thrown back to the tour experience.
And what are your own thoughts about music? What does it mean to you?
For myself, doing music is kind of necessary. I can't not do music. I don't know, it's always been that way, I think. But also listening to music is something very wholesome. And I think the fact that no one does not listen to music says a lot about the importance and what it does to us. And I think there is like music for everyone and for every emotion that you want to feel. And I think it's very important to listen to music and to do music. I think everyone can do music.
You sneak out the window to join me in the park at midnight when it's dark. The stars will look down on us and wonder who we are. Two drops in the ocean or two leaves on the ground.
And if we were to look at your playlist, what would we find there? What are your musical inspirations? And maybe there are some like idols.
Oh yeah, that would be a lot of different music. People would get confused. I would put in that playlist Björk, Aurora, Idols, that's a punk band from the UK that I like a lot, but also Tyler the Creator, Sophie. Have I said Coco Rosie already? I don't know, but I will say it again because she's dope. Then I like Daniel Johnson is such a cool guy. And who else? Let me think of one more person. Van Howard.
Yeah. So we will have lots of inspirations to listen to. And do you have a dream? Maybe it's related to music, your own career, or maybe some other new exciting things, or whatever you want to experience.
I think my music-related dream would be to play more and to continue doing it. And I don't want to stop. My dream is not to stop. And I'm still in school, and the dream would be to just do music when I'm done with school. That would be dope, but if not, that's also okay.
And you released your EP Yellow this year, and I listened to it and I remember there were lyrics, something like I'll turn my tears into art. And is it that way for you, that you express your emotions and feelings into the music and songwriting? And you also write poetry, I heard, yeah?
Well, actually, I think music is a very, very nice way to process different events and emotions, and it really helps me a lot, just like to, order my own thoughts, like to, structure what I want to think and what I want to feel. And it's a very, very nice way, like, to channel that out into the world. And then it's even nicer if you can share that, if people listen to the music. And that's how I feel about it.
Do you recall a moment where you felt like pure happiness, and do you believe there is such thing as true happiness?
Of course, I am very happy almost every day. A moment, I think the most recent moment was when the tour started, because it was my first tour and everything was so new and so big and so amazing. And we met in Hamburg for the first show, and I was at the venue, and then the boys arrived, and it was very magical. And then we had this super dope night together, and I got very pumped for the rest of the tour.
And do you already have some maybe advice or something you learned already? Oh, I must keep this in mind in my future.
To think more about what I do, because sometimes I am very impulsive, and that's not a bad thing, but that leads me to forgetting a lot of stuff, or to messing things really up. But I think it's good to be impulsive, but not too much.
That's why we have band managers who keep it all together. Do you have any future plans, like maybe some other concerts coming up for people in your own country, or some new songs?
I can tell that I will be on the road very soon again, and that I will also play, not in Luxembourg a lot, but I will also play in Luxembourg, but I have to stay quiet about that for now.
But we'll keep an eye on what's happening. And last question, but kind of philosophical one. If you could change one thing in this world, what would it be?
That's an easy question for me. I would change the general perception of the responsibility towards the climate, because I come from a generation that is really confronted very harshly with the consequences of climate change, and it's very frustrated to see that a lot of people don't really feel responsible for what is happening, and I would like to change that.
Do you have any advice or a little recommendation what each of us could do to help this world where we are living?
I think for me it's like a global change, and it's really important that individuals change, but it's also important that the general perception changes. I would like to have more education about it at school, that more political responsibility. I think that's the way to go, because if politics don't really do something, it's not so useful if we don't use plastic bottles anymore, because the difference it makes is very small.